as regards the ministerial press briefing. Ladies and gentlemen, mommies and daddies, friends, everybody who is listening to us at this time, the next voice you hear is the voice of Adeola Akindele. Yes, Deputy Director, News and Current Affairs, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Yes, you've been doing quite a yeoman's job, so to say, as regards coverage of this whole series, the ministerial press briefing. Well done, first
Thank
of
you
all.
so much, Akan. Good evening. And
Good
good
evening.
evening, Lagos. Well, like you said, it was, it has been a months-long wonderful experience, with insights, into the achievements and also future plans of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration. And teaming listeners to have been there, listening to this wonderful, experience, I would say. And the theme has been Greater Lagos, Greater Lagos journey, strong, steady, and sure. So today, we have the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, and also the Public Service Office, where we have the Head of Service. So I'm going to start with the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. And we have Mrs. Toke Bensa-Winka as the head, the commissioner of that ministry. And she told us that the ministry has been able to strengthen its symbiotic, relationship with stakeholders across various segments of the tourism ecosystem. And also, she said over 8 billion naira has been spent to sponsor 143 festivals in the last 1 year to promote creative arts and encourage more investors in the entertainment industry. Also, endorsement letters were presented to 124 creative stakeholders to also support their efforts in seeking sponsorship for their various initiatives. And also each of these initiatives contributes significantly to cultural preservation, economic stimulation, job creation, tourism inflow, and global media visibility to brand Lagos as the creative capital of the country and one of the continent's most vibrant cultural destinations. And also, she said the ministry, in collaboration with the Ministry of Justice, is working on the regulation and formal registration of beach operators, in the state to enhance safety, environmental sustainability, and also service standards across the state waterfronts. The state is blessed with the water, and everybody is just trying to ensure that the potential are tapped. Then 10,000 Lagos youths have been trained in industry-related disciplines, including filmmaking, production, management, cinematography. I can go on and on and on. And also, she said the ministry has established strategic partnerships with 4 leading creative academies to provide world-class training and capacity development for young residents across Lagos State. So it's about inclusivity. The youths are not left out.
Left out, yeah.
Yes. And also, the ministry undertook an ambitious heritage initiative involving the restoration and development of 30 historical significant monuments across the state under the present administration. And also, she announced the commencement of the reconstruction of the Lagos Theatre in Oregun, that was, vandalized during the NSAS protest, because this administration believed that is a symbol of cultural rebirth and a testament to the state belief, in the power of the arts to inspire, to educate, and also to unite people. And also, she talked about the partnership with the Nigeria Immigration Service in order to streamline entry procedures for tourists. Don't forget all the events that were held last year, like the Dirty December, and attracted a lot of people into Lagos, and also, grew the GDP of the state. So he said, especially at the Murtala Mohammed Airport. And also, she talked about the premiers and awards in which the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, was honored with a special recognition award. That's the prestigious 17th edition of the Headies. Accolades were given to the governor, for his unwavering support for the creative sector and being a vital engine for economic growth and cultural development in Lagos State. Let me pause here and let's listen to the Commissioner.
All right.
This robust investment reflects the Ministry's unwavering commitment to positioning Lagos as a leading hub for arts, culture, entertainment in Africa. The supported initiatives span community festivals, cultural showcases, entertainment, events, fashion weeks, art exhibitions, industry engagements, youth empowerment platforms, and global tourism summits.
So you heard that. So she said also the, ministry, the ministry under her leadership, she actually, undertook a strategic visit to San Francisco, California, where she was honored with a special recognition award for her visionary leadership in promoting cultural exchange and tourism development in Lagos State. And you know this is across the border, so it's not only in Lagos. And also, to mark the World Tourism Day, last year the Lagos State Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture hosted a vibrant celebration at the Murio Kuala Park in partnership with a bank, in which the theme was tourism and peace. So tourism was actually used to promote peace also. So to mark the then she said that Lagos State proudly participated in the World Travel Market in London, one of the world's largest and most influential tourism trade events, in which this engagement provided a critical opportunity to reinforce the state. I can go on and on, but this I will mention before I leave tourism today. Lagos State government also hosted and supported more events like the National Tourist Summit and also the African Film Festival, among others.
Great one. All right, pertinent to note that at this time it's still quite a busy situation. Talking about for those trying to connect the Ifako and trying to connect to Ogudu at this time from Oloko Meji. From our live camera feeds, I can confirm that it is still quite a busy one. So if you're headed in that direction, please just take it easy, be very patient. Of course, the traffic manager station there are also doing their bits to make sure things move as smoothly as possible. Really, really busy, I must say. All right, we're moving to the next ministry. Yes, over to you, Adeola.
Yes, thank you. And this time around, it was the turn of the Public Service Office and the office
that should be like capping it
head
on.
of service, exactly. Yes. So, in the last 1 year, you have to reel out the achievements. They were massive, really. So he said they have 3 co-agencies, and that's Lagos State Public Procurement Agency, the Office of Transformation, Creativity and Innovation, that's OTCI, and also the Lagos State Pension Commission, that's LASPEC, because the Lagos State government is really very, very passionate about plights of workers in the state. And also he said the state invested over 1.5 billion naira in training and welfare development, programs for its employees in a year under review, and also 1,785 newly recruited officers in various cadres were uploaded into the Oracle database and also they were transferred to various ministries, departments, and agencies. 16 political appointees also were uploaded into the database. He said 78 newly recruited administrative and human resource officers undertook familiarization tour, to core establishments, ministries to enhance their skills and acquaint themselves with the rudiments of the public service. Also in the year under review, the HOS told us that 27 directors, grade level 17, were appointed as permanent secretaries and teacher generals, by Mr. Governor. And, they were successful in the year 2022 and 2024 screening exercises for appointments into such position. Then, the office also issued 99 service-wide circulars, on policy guidelines, and other state activities, and also 115 letters of annual leave, approval were issued for officers to travel abroad to, for both personal and official reasons. And also 620 of such approvals were also given to officers in other categories, to also do the same. He also said 164 approvals were given to heads of agencies, also and parastatals, to travel abroad for both official and personal reasons. And also, 105 letters of introduction were given to various embassies, to officers rather, to various embassies on their behalf, as they seek to travel abroad. And also, retreats were held for directors in admin and human resource cadre, and also the governor approved the procurement and allocation of official and utility vehicles, to newly appointed permanent secretaries and some substantive directors on grade level 17. Also, intervention policies implemented included the re-implementation of 25% basic salary incentives to co-establishment agencies, then also the implementation of work time flexibility, which was done, to ensure to cushion the effect, the full subsidy that was removed. Then remember that grade level 1 to 14 officers, were working from home twice in a week, and also those on grade level 15 and 17 to 17 rather, once in a week also enjoy this from home. And also the payment of the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service arrears and consequential adjustment, and payment of consequential adjustments in pension, arising from the implementation of the national minimum wage, of 2019 for pensioners under the defined benefit scheme in the Lagos State Public Service, took effect from January 2024, and also the implementation of the new minimum wage, and also the long service merit award. 361 public servants who have spent not less than 30 years, were recognized, they were honored. And also the annual public service week celebration, 210 nominees, in both junior and senior categories are judged to be outstanding, will also appreciated with plaques and cash gifts, and among other, incentives that were given by Mr. Governor. Also, 6 senior officers were presented with cars through a transparent ballot system. That's during the public service week. Mm-hmm. And 5 junior, officers were also given, 5 million naira each. Also, this work for fitness exercise, I mustn't forget to say that, is a monthly exercise to promote the well-being of public servants, which they do. And also for interns, the administration has been magnanimous enough, to, treat 1,657 serious IT requests, according to him. And also, appeals and petitions were treated. 49 of such, what does this do? It will also help the office in making informed and unbiased decision. I have a lot to say, but maybe I should pause there and let's listen to the HOS.
All right.
Let me assure you that the office will continue to provide the required guidance and leadership to the entire public service in line with its mandate. Let me also stress that the governance in Lagos State has been characterized by fulfilled promises anchored to a vibrant and purposeful public service. I take pride in stating that our public service and the public servants are competent professionals who are committed to the tenets of service delivery.
So, taking that from his words, other states even came to Lagos and studied to learn from us. And also, he talked about games and competitions. And the last, but not the least, is the last pick. The pension scheme is very dear to Mr. Governor. It's pay as you go now. And also in the year, in May 2024, 4.5 billion naira, was released to clear accrued benefit rights to 2,000 retirees and a 105th bond certificate presentation. Because of the time, I think I need to stop it this evening. And that's the end of
And that's the end. At
Ministerial
least
press
you
briefing.
can breathe a sigh of relief and, take some well-deserved rest.
Yes, but it's been wonderful working
It's
with
been
you
a
guys,
wonderful
especially you and Taiwo, and also the whole team, the
My
news
pleasure.
team.
Great.
Everyone, that have been part of this journey.
Yeah, I must say kudos
And also
to you.
Wale Oluokoro.
Yes, he did great. He did great too.
And also the general manager, Isebe,
Of
thank
course,
you.
kudos to him,
for the opportunity.
Mr. Taya Akonde. All right, so so this will be until next year.
By God's grace.
By God's grace.
willing.
Kudos to you, like I'll say,
Thank you.
and the rest of the team and everyone who has been a part of this great journey. Of course, looking forward to bigger and better things for Lagos, for Lagos Traffic Radio,
Yes.
and by extension for Nigeria.
It's going to be a very strong, steady, and sure journey by God's grace.
Yes, from your mouth to God's ears. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All right.